And we start with Newsbreak coming in from Karnataka, where there is massive furor over the remarks that were made by writer K.S. Bhagwan, in which he'd stated that Lord Ram consumed wine with goddess Sita. In fact, we're given to understand latest that Hindu outfits have registered a complaint against writer K.S. Bhagwan over the remarks he'd made while he was addressing an event in Karnataka's Mandya. NEFA that's also been registered in Mandya district by the Bajrang Dal and the VHP. Well, that's the newsbreak coming in. We'll try and go across to Prajwal as well for more on that. But remember the remarks that were made by the writer K.S. Bhagwan that have sparked anger among several of those leaders, the latest of course being the VHP and the Bajrang Dal, who've gotten a complaint filed against writer K.S. Bhagwan.
Right, Samiksha, so this one coming in from Srirangapatna, where now members of the Vishwa Hindu Parishad as well as the Bajrang Dal have gone on to lodge a complaint with the cops stating that action will have to be taken against K.S. Bhagwan because he's already out on conditional bail, and there was already a case which was filed against him in 2019 for hurting the sentiments of Hindus with his book as well, and he had made these similar statements in this particular regard. And also in 2015 as well, he had also gone on to mention that he would burn some pages of the Bhagavad Gita as well, and therefore now he was booked on that case as well. So cumulative of all these cases put together, the Karnataka High Court had gone on to grant him bail, but it was a conditional bail now. So the pro-Hindu organizations are going on staging a protest, and they lodged a complaint stating that K.S. Bhagwan will immediately have to be arrested and strict action will have to be taken against him because he's not only hurting the sentiments of Hindus, but he's also trying to disturb the law and order and trying to incite hatred between two communities who are living peacefully together. And apart from that, now his derogatory statements about Lord Ram is not something which is very new, Samiksha. Earlier too, he had gone on to quote Ramayana, and he mainly mentioned about Uttarakhanda, which was not written by Valmiki. But according to Professor K.S. Bhagwan, he goes on and states that even Uttarakhanda, which is the last part of the Ramayana, is also written by Valmiki. And in that particular chapter, it goes on to mention that Lord Ram also insisted Sita to go on and drink intoxicants, wine and liquor as well. But that has been taken off completely, and even history is against that. But what is Professor K.S. Bhagwan's ire against Lord Ram is something that needs to be understood, because now and again he's gone on to hurt the sentiments of Hindus not once, twice, but he seems to be a repeat offender, but there has to be some sort of concrete action which has to be taken. So therefore, pro-Hindu organizations are demanding that he should be put behind bars.
Yes. Prajwal, it's been more than 48 hours that he's made these statements. Any apology, anything that has come in from him as of yet? And also talk to us about those people, you know, who really attended this event in Mandya. Were they not enraged on hearing these the kind of remarks that have come in from writer K.S. Bhagwan?
Samiksha, now in terms of the action that has been taken, the cops have not taken a suo motu cognizance. Only after a complaint has been lodged can the cops go ahead and take action. But also, if you're looking about this public convention which K.S. Bhagwan had attended to and had spoken, there was also a lot of ire against him. And as soon as his speech was about to end, people have started calling out slogans against Professor K.S. Bhagwan, and he was immediately rushed away from the spot as well. So this is something which has to be understood. And also he has been provided security by the state government of Karnataka too, because he has been under the radar of the pro-Hindu organizations for a very long period of time, and therefore now pro-Hindu organizations also had stated that they will go on and gerav K.S. Bhagwan at his residence in Mysuru as well. But so far now the pro-Hindu organizations have just only given a deadline for the cops to take action. Otherwise they will go on to gerav him, and they will also protest in front of the state government of Karnataka, stating that he should be put behind bars as well, because this is not the first time, as I was earlier stating. He has gone on to make these statements many times, but what sort of action will be taken against K.S. Bhagwan, and will he again get away? That needs to be seen now.
All right, Prajwal, thank you for the moment. So, Prajwal getting us the latest on the noted writer K.S. Bhagwan, who sparked a controversy with the kind of remarks he'd made earlier while he was delivering a speech at an event in Mandya. A complaint, of course, has been filed against him. Remains to be seen the action that comes in from the cops. But also important to note here that the writer is currently out on a conditional bail that's been granted to him by the court.